Hi everyone, this is Paul and you're watching Billy's Educatela. In this today video session, I would like to discuss about Prim's algorithm. In my previous video of algorithms, I discussed about minimum spanning tree and the Kruskal algorithm. In this video session, I would like to discuss about Prim's algorithm. Before discussing the topic, please subscribe my channel and like the video and press the bell icon for my notifications. Now let us discuss the topic of Prim's algorithm. What is Prim's algorithm? Prim's algorithm is a famous greedy algorithm. It is used to find the minimum spanning tree of a given graph. So if we have a graph, to find the minimum spanning tree, this Prim's algorithm is useful. How this Prim's algorithm works? Now let us discuss. It will randomly select a vertex. So a graph consists of a number of vertices. So it will select a random vertex. The vertex connecting to the edge have least weight is usually selected. After picking the edge, it moves the other end of the edge to set containing minimum spanning tree. Here I am considering a random vertex named as 1 and it has two edges connecting with two vertices. So here I am naming the vertices as 2 and 3 and the edge value between 1 and 2 is 2 and the edge value between 1 and 3 is 3. So the vertex connecting to the edge having least weight is usually selected. So the least weight between the two vertices is 2. So 2 is selected. After picking the edge, it moves the other end of the edge to set containing minimum spanning tree. So after selecting this edge, the next random vertex will be go to this point. So here it will select another vertex. So after selecting this vertex, it will select another vertex. So in this way the minimum spanning tree is connected. So in this way the Prim's algorithm works. In the next slide I will explain with an example. The time complexity of minimum spanning tree is order of E log V, while it was improved by using Fibonacci series. So in the Fibonacci heap, the time complexity is order of E plus V log V. So the time complexity is reduced when it was constructed with respect to the Fibonacci heap. Now let us discuss the example. Here I consider a graph. So and this graph consists of different edge values. So let us construct the minimum spanning tree by using the Prim's algorithm. So step 1, initialize the minimum spanning tree with a vertex chosen at random. So here I randomly choose F as a vertex. So after choosing the vertex F, find all the edges that connect to the tree to new vertices, find the minimum and add it to the tree. So if here F will build the tree, so there are two edges, so we have to consider the minimum edge. So among 5 and 16, 5 is the minimum edge. So I will connect the vertex B and F with the edge value of 5. So in this way it is connected. So step 3, keep repeating step 2 until we get a minimum spanning tree. So this step 2 has to be repeated till we have to get a minimum spanning tree. So after selecting B, so we have to find the minimum edge. So it has 3 edge values 4, 5, 12. Already 5 is connected but 4 is not connected. So when 4 and 12 are compared, 4 is the least. So 4 is connected with A vertex. After that A selects the edge which is minimum. So among 4 and 3, 4 is already connected. So 3 has to be connected with C vertex. So C has to select another edge value which is minimum. So 7 is selected because 10 is greater than 7. So 7 is connected. So D checks the edge value, minimum edge value 2. When 2 is connected to E, it forms a minimum spanning tree. Next we have to find E which has the minimum edge. So 5 is the minimum edge which is connected to z vertex. So z has to find the minimum vertex. So 5 is the minimum edge value. When 16 is connected to f, it forms a cycle. So minimum spanning tree aim is not to form a cycle. So actually a tree doesn't have a complete cycle. Okay, so the total minimum cost is 26. So we find the minimum cost of this tree. So in my previous video session of Kruskal algorithm, I took the same example. So the same tree is developed while in Kruskal algorithm, while in Prim's algorithm too. Now let us discuss the algorithm of Prim's. Here I consider a graph consists of v vertices. So v represents the set of vertices and e represents the set of edges. So in this I am taking random vertices and I am taking edge values. Okay, so choose any vertex s equals to v. So I am taking this s as a random vertex and name that random vertex as L, and r equals to v minus s. So r represents the remaining vertices. So r equals to a comma b comma d comma x. Okay, and T is a temporary set where we will put the vertices that causes the minimum edge value. For I equals to 1 to n, let u comma v be the minimum cost edge crossing L and R. So we have to select a vertex which is connecting to S. So S is a vertex. So we have to find a random vertex from this set of R which is connected to S, and it must be a minimum edge value. So this is a R set. So we are going to select an edge which is some minimum. Okay. After selecting this S and R, remove V from R and add to L. So L means the vertices we have been selected. So let us consider, I consider X. So S comma X. So the remaining vertices in R is equals to A comma B comma D. So L becomes S comma X and R becomes A comma B comma D. Sorry, I forgot T. So T equals to S comma X in the first step. After, in the second step, T is equals to some S comma X comma. So this is actually X. So X is connected some D. So D is again put into T set, and again this D is also put into L set. So remaining vertices becomes A comma B. So in this way the algorithm works. First it will select a random vertex. So here I select S as a random vertex, and so this S is equals to L. After that I am decrementing this S value from V. So I store the remaining in R. So after getting R value, we have to select a minimum edge which is connected to another vertex. So S is connected to some X. Okay, X is in R. So S and X. After selecting X, we will put this X in L and T. T is a set which shows the minimum spanning tree. So T is actually the tree. Okay, I think you understood it. So after putting T, again it will go to X as the random vertex, that we are going to select the vertex which has the minimum edge. So we are selecting D, which has the minimum edge value. So again D is put into L set and the T set. So finally we will get a tree which has the minimum edge values. So in this way the Prim's algorithm works. I think so you understood it. If you have any doubts, comment below, and please subscribe my channel and like the video and press the bell icon for my notifications. Thank you everyone.